Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. You know what they say, the early bird gets the bookworm. So here we are, ready to get started in our library. How's everyone doing? We're 13 minutes early today. Why not? Fuck it. That'll just let us finish early to allow us more time to do other things. Books, books, books. Why not? Exactly. That's how I feel about it. Get boned. What's up, buddy? Ollie eats brains. Uh-huh. Had my breakfast already today. I still got to get a new light bulb in this room or something. I keep forgetting about it. The day gets taken up with other things, and then you forget that this room still feels incredibly yellow. But it is like a 100-year-old room, so. Oh, yeah. Albert had his breakfast and his morning poops, and now he's ready to rest. Fix the mic arm a little bit so you can see him. Shamrock Jesus is on a staycation. Is there anything better than a staycation? The one day I'm not here and you're live early. Hearing somebody say, "Good morning, everybody," in a mic. Give you a church flashback? Good morning, everybody. Disciples of Jesus. Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Did Nick enjoy his temporary 16 billion lead for movie draft? You know, it didn't come up. That's a good question, though. Although I got to say, in reality, his Minions movie, not doing great. I mean, still doing better than my Supergirl movie, but, you know. I'm about to make you bust at work. I don't know how to take that. I know what you meant, Ollie Eats Brains. Although your name is Ollie Eats Brains, and you said starvation is relaxing. It's Mama Joe. It's the greatest cacti. It's Wilbur. Tribal white dude. What's up, buddy? I need a haircut. It's poking through the sides. Anybody check out the break show yesterday? It was a pretty good one, I thought. Workcation. At work, but there's no work to do for the next 2 hours. I like those. The old, I just need you in the chair. That's all. What happens if we do this? This isn't going to work, but what happens if we do this? It de-yellows it a bit, I guess. It doesn't matter. I think there might have been audio issues. Woo! That's why I asked about all the. I mean, people were asking about how Nick's handling his the mistake in the reporting of the movie thing. I wonder how Nick is handling Eric right now. Eric was upset. My Outlook calendar is empty today. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I got I got this. And then I'm gonna go for a bike ride. I'm trying to ride my bike every day. It's super healthy. Build up some stamina in the heat. That's the thing. For any of you people that are here that live in Austin and have briefly lived in Austin or are considering moving to a place that's hot as hell like Austin, the thing that a lot of people when they move miss is that you really need to acclimate yourself. You have to do work early on to acclimate yourself to the weather. And if you do that, it won't be so bad. Get out and force yourself to be out and sweat at least a little bit every day, and you'll get used to it. And you have to do it every year. You have to redo it every year. We know when there's audio. Yeah, we're not stupid. We know there's audio issues. We knew as we went live, there were audio issues. Good to see you, JV Legacy. Cleaning out my garage. Ugh. Full of random boxes. Yeah, our garage is. I tried to pack it in well. I got a wall where I just put all of our various shelving and packed it all in. But It's an imperfect solution, and I can't. When I was at Home Depot the other day, I saw these shelves, and then I saw them at Costco actually, and I'd rather buy them there. When I was at Costco the other day, I saw these shelves, these like Gorilla shelves that are like 72 inches by 24 inches, I think, by 77 inches, and I think I could hold 4 of them in my garage, and then like a baby shelf. They would just be replacing shelves that are already there, but it would be uniform. They'd be a little bit bigger, and I think I'd be able to organize better. And man, the Geoff that's not going to have to lift all those boxes and slowly put all those very heavy shelving systems together really wants to do that. The Geoff that will have to do that is going to be furious at this Geoff. But I'm just pushing off the thought because way too close to the move to do something like that. But it is getting a little. There needs to be some additional organization in the garage. How good shelving is a game changer. It really is. It really is. That's a bunch of tools and outdoor toys. Oh, that's really sweet. The people that owned the house before us left us some front porch furniture that has been amazing. Like at the time, I was like, "Are they gonna fucking take this? Can they get? This is not mine. Can they get rid of this?" But now I'm so happy they left it. It's great. I use it every day. The Geoff on the other side of that, Geoff, will love this Geoff. Probably as long as it goes well. As long as it goes well. There is possibility that it doesn't improve things at all, and I've just spent $800 on shelves and probably pulled my back, lost a Saturday or a Sunday, and I've been essentially the same place. Porch furniture is goated, absolutely. Yeah, this Geoff just needs to worry about putting books on shelves. You're right about that. Gurney Gurns was in the lab yesterday, managed to make a refreshing regulation lemonade. Right now, we got limeade and blueberry lemonade combined. You know what? I brought that up to the guys yesterday, Gurney Gurns, and we're going to do it as a supplemental, I think, as well. We're going to try to make a Gurple. I don't know why lemonade, but we're going to make a Gurple drink. Gurple, yeah, some sort of Gurpleade. You love sitting on the porch reading? Yeah, I like sitting on the porch at night and just listening to the neighborhood. Worst case scenario, there's an issue with the shelves, and now that stuff is all stored very poorly. It's stored out of the way now, but it's not organized. And there's like different size shelving, so it looks like Tetris along my wall. And I know that if I had it uniform and these shelves are a little bigger, the thing is, some of the shelves are 4 shelves. Not all of them, but some of them are 4 shelves. But the ones that I'd be buying are all 3 shelves. But they're, I don't know. I just don't know. The under 3 hours. Woo! That's going to take a lot of magic to do this game under 3 hours. We're at 33%, I think. I thought we were going to get so much further percentage-wise yesterday. That's when we get closer to playing, if you're new here, we ramp up to playing. When we get closer to playing, we'll take a poll and see how many books you think we'll get to today. We stopped at 1,000, so like where will we end up today? I have no idea how many we got yesterday, but I don't think it was nearly as many as I anticipated. Emily needs a porch goose to dress up. Oh, Miss Headache. Emily got a porch goose for Christmas. She has been dressing it up. It had a 4th of July outfit. It's got a summer outfit on right now. She loves her porch goose. Porch goose has taken over her family. Her sister's got one. I think they got one for her mom. It's a porch goose whole situation. Is Mark the Frog here, by the way? It's okay if he's not or anything, but let me know when your grandma had a porch goose? I think that's a big Midwest thing. I think Emily heard about it from her sister. I have so many porch goose photos. That's cute. Let me know when Mark gets here. I have his T-shirt. I got it yesterday. I was going to let him know. Show it to him. Has a tiny desk goose. Oh, that's adorable. Had to pay to get rid of the mice and squirrels and mold. As much as owning a house might be nice, I don't think I enjoy it. Yeah. nowhere else in the world do they prize owning a home as much as we do in America. Most of the rest of the world is either okay just passing down home from family to family or renting. At least as I've discovered in my travels and from talking to people. And it seems to be kind of a uniquely American thing that we're obsessed with owning our own homes. And I heard an NPR article about it years and years ago, or a story about it. And I don't remember all the details, so I'd be misrepresenting the truth if I tried to, I don't know, dig them out of my memory. But the essential gist was that the whole idea of the American dream, a house with a white picket fence, 2 kids, and a dog, is basically marketing, and was invented in like the 60s to sell stuff. And that, yeah. But all that being said, I really want to own a house. I grew up in an era when owning a house was the ultimate goal in life. I don't think it should be, but it was, and it is in my DNA. And so I'm happy to have one again. Dude, I I showed Millie some Sears mail order houses the other day. It's so funny you say that, Marnette. We were riding bikes around the other day, and we rolled through a neighborhood that had about 6 of them, and she remarked on how cute and small they were. So I pulled over. We pulled over for a second. I explained the whole mail order Sears thing to her. Blew her mind. She had no idea. Found out the FHA loan doesn't allow for chipped paint, so trying to find a place to live in rural Virginia has been a nightmare. Ugh. Everything in the USA is marketing. That is true. Good luck on the treadmill. Probably has to do with retirement. There are worse social nuts in the U.S. That's true. How to build a house for $3,500. Woo. What's your hot dog count? Who, me? Like 3, 4. I haven't been to any sporting events, and I was probably like 6 or 7 because I have been to a few Red Wings games this year. But yeah, it's all hot dog or hamburgers this year. My hamburger count's at like 78. Do I have much of an opinion on the Ringer Podcast Network? I listen to the Bill Simmons podcast. On occasion, I listen to the Zach Lowe podcast, although I have fallen off because while I appreciate his insider knowledge, I find his, and I'm not trying to be rude, I just find his personality to be a little grating, and so it's hard to listen to him too much. I've never listened to the Rewatchables or anything else in the podcast network. So I like those 2 podcasts, and it seems like, they're thriving, but I don't really know anything about their business. Let me know how it goes. G-Boy's Burger has insane hot dogs. I might give that a try. I did a VA home loan for my first house. It helped a lot when I was 23. The only people on earth that would have lended to me. So excited to move into an 1885 home. Has so much character to it. My husband is nervous about all the work it's going to need. Lol. Yikes. Accepted our offer this morning. Before we morning coffee, we put our offer in last night. Came back super fast. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Mama Joe. That's awesome. Oh, my God. I hope the inspection goes well and it doesn't, turn up anything that's going to make you have to second guess the decision. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's the best. Godspeed, and I wish for an easy closing and an easy move, the opposite of what I had, at least closing wise. The move wasn't terrible. It was just a shitload of work. Traveling Autism is 131 burgers so far. Jeez Louise. Save some cows for the rest of us. No, don't. You used your hooky day last week? Oh, I'm definitely using mine tomorrow. Emily took off work, and we are going to play hooky together for the first time. Very excited. She surprised me with it. She was like, this week's hooky week. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, took off work. Had no idea. Caught me off guard. She's such a hard worker. I was so surprised. So, yeah, I'm really, really excited. I will probably stream tomorrow morning for a little bit, but maybe short. Or maybe not even. Maybe 50-50 on the stream tomorrow. It just depends on Emily. She may want to sleep in, and I can get up and stream early or something. But yeah, maybe not. 1885 has me beat by 40 years. My house was built in the 30s. So you got me beat by 50 or 60 years, I guess. No, the 40, 50 years. I've had a burger every day for 4 years. Hell yeah. Working at the burger shop makes it too easy. Anytime my wife and I move, we take sleeping bags and camp in the new place. Well, as long as you can get the keys to it, you can. Listen to the podcast tomorrow. I'll explain my the nightmare of my closing. Did I find a house in Michigan? No, sadly, I didn't. We've been looking. I guess we have real estate agent over there. We're still technically looking, but, that's going to slow down now that we bought this house because I'm not a buy two houses in the same decade kind of guy, Streaming ain't going that good. So it'll still be in the background, but I fully intended to buy the house in Michigan, and we looked and looked and looked and looked, and we just couldn't find the right place. Sorry to hear about your back spasms, Walmart brand cereal. That sucks. I guess today is a hooky day, though. And you got to figure out a way to make the most of it. Yeah, we just looked and looked and looked, and I, flew up there to go look at houses, off and on for a while, amongst visiting family and vacationing in Detroit as well. And then the house just wasn't there. I mean, it is. There's a million houses there that I love, but the house for us wasn't there when we were looking. And I felt ready. We felt ready. I think it just something internally clicked, and we had a conversation. We had a conversation in the morning about how maybe it's time to take it seriously, a little bit more seriously, and make an actual attempt and get a real estate agent in Austin and start looking. And we found the house that afternoon. Like, it was sort of a meant to be kind of thing, I think. I'm not going to buy Andrew's childhood home, but I wish somebody would. Pizza every day for 8 years. Woo! I could do that. What's up, Tom Stroh? So many amazing cabins up north. Got to start that count. I'm at 167 slices. Jesus Christ. That's awesome. You know what's crazy is that, I don't know if we've talked about it in content, but I think we'll probably try pizza slices next year. Maybe. I don't know. If we do another food count. It's not a given that we will. But if we were to do one, I would probably think tacos or pizza. Pizza slices seems to be the most universal. And in my head, people eat more pizza than hot dogs and hamburgers by a mile. But according to national averages, that is not the case. Me too. I'm seriously considering moving to Texas. This is making me feel bitter about the decision. What's making you feel? I missed that part. Huh. How do you account for square cut pizza versus triangle pizza? Slice of pizza, slice of pizza. However it comes, cut in slices. Let's not overthink it. It's not. Let's not wring all of the fun out of the idea by getting pedantic about what is and isn't the you know what I mean? We just use your best judgment and go forward. Lactose intolerant, I would have a slice of breakfast pizza pretty much every morning. 300 slices a year. Woo. I just feel like I eat pizza more often than I eat burgers, but I guess the pizza count will tell if there is one. A frozen pizza counts as 8 max. Yeah, it's however you cut it, I guess. Like, I had a slice of Costco pizza on Sunday. I think that's the last time I've had pizza. Holy crap, I've been subbed for 2 years. Jeez, Regulation Rat. Thank you for that. Why would the Lakers let Hachimura go? Did the Lakers let Rui Hachimura go? My brother's been freaked out of the Celtic trade. I think I'd like to hear what you think about it. Man, I'll be honest with you. It's exactly It's exactly what I thought it was. And if you want to hear why, just listen to Brad Stevens' press conference and the Q&A afterwards. I think he's pretty clear and it came across as pretty transparent to me. You can't win an NBA championship when 70% of your cap space is tied up into two players that are both ball dominant. Their skills are too duplicative and they're chewing up 70% of our budget. And so there's no way to succeed in the NBA as it currently exists without incredible depth on your roster. That is why the Knicks were so powerful. They had a tremendous amount of depth. They've got like Jose Alvarado as like their ninth guy. They're even, I would say, OKC, incredibly deep. They were decimated by injury. Not decimated, but they were riddled with injury, which kind of wore away at their depth ultimately. But you got to have a truly deep team. And we did have one when we won the title. We do not now. And I think that they just made the difficult decision to move away from Jalen now, take the loss, to free up cap space, and to have optionality, they like to say, with flexibility, so that they can build a deeper team when Paul George's contract expires next year or becomes an expiring asset that we can trade next year. Paul George's contract is going to be infinitely more dealable next year than Jaylen Brown's would have been for another 2 years. And so it's a CBA play. Brad Stevens is very smart. Very, very smart. I'm not happy about this, by the way. I'm not happy to lose Jaylen Brown. I have Jaylen Brown's fucking signature shoe on my wall right there. I have a Jaylen Brown rookie card right up there, PSA 10 graded rookie card up there on my wall. I'm a huge Jaylen Brown fan, and it breaks my heart that he's going to our biggest rival, the Philadelphia 76ers, to create a very deep team over there. I don't like any of that. But where the Celtics are right now, making these difficult decisions, look for every other NBA team to be in a year to 2 years as they catch up to where we are in dealing with our CBA. So this is going to be a sign of times to come as the second apron continues to level the playing field, which is what it was designed to do, right? It was designed to level the playing field for all 30 teams, and you are seeing that in real time. You're just seeing it happen with the Celtics before it happens with the other teams. That's what I think about it. It's business. It sucks. But it's Brad Stevens reading the tea leaves, looking at what the next decade looks like as a general manager and president of basketball operations, and making what he sees as the best decisions for ultimate health success of the team. And sometimes that means taking one on the chin in the short term for long-term success. And I think that's, I don't know that it'll work, but I think that's what they're queuing up for. Shout out Rooster Teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Rooster Teeth. The contracts this offseason have been surprising. A lot lower than look for more. Yeah. You're not going to see trades like the Mikal Bridges trade any longer. Feels like an arms race in the NBA. I think some fantastic seasons to come. It'd be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be, well, we'll see. We'll see what bringing parity means. It's kind of like when Mace Windu, when they're in the little Jedi Council and they're talking about Anakin and they're like, you think this boy will bring balance to the Force? And everybody's like, yeah, we want balance to the Force. You don't want balance to the Force. Why? They don't want, they were winning. They were great. Times were good. Balance to the Force meant the fucking Empire got to rise. It meant that, Darth Sidious or whatever got to rise to power. Balance is not always good when you know what I mean? So we'll see if it's good for the NBA. The boy's too old. The Young and the Restless was One Piece for old people is such a funny, and fairly accurate. I mean, that's all daytime soap operas are, right? That's all One Piece is. Anime soap opera. That's a really astute observation. Bringing balance to the Force after 100 years of no Sith, that's an interesting decision. Totally agree. I'm in the theater hearing that and going, really? Donovan Mitchell signing a max contract extension. Max contract is not something I expected to see this morning. I didn't know he did. I found my Donovan Mitchell rookie card. I got put it up my little case I made the other day to show off. I don't know what Cleveland's gonna do. Cleveland has a good coach and some really great players in Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen. But they are never going to win a title as constructed, and James Harden is not going to help them get there. And there's this rumor, Cleveland's one of the potential destinations for LeBron. I hope they are not going to win, even if they get. I hate to say it, but I think they're going to have to blow up that team in some capacity, or they're just going to keep underperforming in the playoffs. 4 years, 273, $68 million a year. Yeah. Until the cap, and also, the cap lowered this year too. I think that's something that people don't recognize as well. Is the cap lowered not a lot, but like a couple million this year. You expect it to climb every year, but it doesn't always. Sometimes it comes back down, and then you can get caught on the wrong side of that if you're not careful. You don't want to work today? I don't want to work today either, Regulation Moon Girl, but tomorrow is hooky day, so I got to work today, which means I'm going to be in the thumbnail factory all day. There are so many worse places to be. That's not something I'm allowed to complain about, making a handful of thumbnails. Longtime Regulation listener, first-time comment leaver. What's up, Redlack? I just want to say thank you for always being there for me to make me laugh and smile. Last year, I went through a brutal breakup 2 weeks before what would have been my wedding, and I got laid off a couple months later, and the only thing that kept me sane was Regulation and old age vids. Dude, I hope things have improved in your life. Thank you for those kind words. It sounds like a hell of a thing to go through, and I'm sorry you had to go through it, but I'm going to guess you've come out the other side better for it. And fuck that job. We don't like that job anyway. Sounds like we need to film backgrounds tomorrow. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. There are some. I'm finally off Forza. I finally unplugged from Forza. I got all the collectibles except for the cars. I don't know. I did almost all the story mode, and I finally fell off. But I do want to go back and continue to film tons and tons and tons of backgrounds in it because I found so many more locations. Basically, anytime I'm not filming backgrounds, I find a cool background. And then when I go to film backgrounds, they all disappear. Started going ham in the gym and working on myself mentally as well. Awesome. That's fucking badass. That's the way to handle it. Reinvent yourself, Look at it as an opportunity you shed a lot of old skin in that process, and you get to kind of come out of that shedding reborn like a phoenix. You can change and become anyone or anything you want to be, unburdened by the past. So Emily and I talk a lot about like the moving into the new house is an opportunity to live different, make a more concerted effort to use the reset and breaking out of old patterns and old routines to be more intentional with the way we do things. And so like we've been cooking a bit more. I don't know. I think I've grilled or cooked in 5 days in a row, which it's so easy to just, order a pizza at the end of a long day. And I've been trying to get day and night exercise every day. Just the little things, I need to read more, but I have not been able to work that into the daily routine yet. I'm also off Forza. I was never on Forza, but that doesn't change how I'm off it. That's true. It sounds like a Mitch Hedberg joke. Watched any of the Tour de France? Nah. Nah, I watched a bummer of a soccer game last night. 5 miles on the treadmill. Hell yeah. That's awesome. We bought a new induction stove and discovered none of our pots and pans worked with it. Oh, fuck. That sucks. I never thought about that. That really sucks. What's up, Twitcher? Am I an audiobook guy? No, I wish I was. I've tried to be, but I can do it on road trips. But if I'm my mind wanders too much. I'm better off listening to music and letting or podcasts where missing a hot take about the NBA isn't a big deal if I miss it because yeah. I'm a head in the clouds kind of guy, so I start. I'm one of those guys that would have to re-listen to a page 7 times in a row. I was trying to listen to the audiobook of Infinite Jest, and I made it further than I've ever made it in that book, but just via this conversation, just realized I fell off. I gotta get back to that. Hot dog latency is ridiculously low on the stream. That's awesome. Do you want LeBron to go to Boston? No. Would I be mad if he went to Boston? No. I don't think that I would take him. You know, if LeBron James wanted to end his career at Boston Celtic, I wouldn't say no to that. He would add benefit to the team. You know, I don't. I mean, there would be a lot of distraction involved, and I think that'd be a real head scratcher. I would be very surprised if LeBron went anywhere other than Miami or Golden State at this point. I kind of don't think he'll go back to Cleveland. I think he knows Cleveland can't compete, and he's already gone back to Cleveland. He did the return trip to Cleveland, so I don't know why he would do it again. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Longest Bill did a small stand-up night last week. It went quite well. Used a mix of one-liners inspired by Mitch, and it ended with a long-form Norm-style joke I practiced with some. Hell yeah, Wongus, that's awesome. You get some good. Did you get some laughs? That's like the best feeling in the world. Also, incredibly brave of you to do because I've done it a few times myself, and stand-up is not an easy thing to do. It is not easy. It's much easier to perform in an ensemble than it is to be the only person in front of a microphone in front of a crowd. Hello, 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 hello. Dude, I was scared. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there. I think it depends on how much money LeBron wants. It's a vet minimum. I think any team would take him. He's not going to get $20 million a year. I don't think. I think he's going to get the mid level. I think he's going to get like the vet mid level, whatever that is. LeBron in Detroit would work. I think LeBron in New York works. LeBron in Detroit works. I mean, obviously it works to put LeBron on the NBA championship team, but from a fit, I think it works. LeBron, you know who I think, you know where LeBron works? Honestly, I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it would be enough. They'll have to make some other moves in the offseason to improve, I think, but I don't think he would do it. But I think LeBron in Denver probably is pretty dangerous. LeBron and Joker together, if they can find somebody to be healthier than Aaron Gordon, I think could be real dangerous. What if your audiobook was narrated by Don Zimmer? Well, I'd find a way to listen to it for sure. LeBron to Charlotte. Yeah, I don't think that team quite knows what it is yet. They're getting in a pretty big transition. There's a lot of potential there. I think that they know that they have a lot of potential, and they're starting to have some expectations. But I don't know if that team knows what it is yet, and I don't know that the final year of LeBron makes sense as they're trying to figure that out. I could see LeBron. I could low key kind of see LeBron in Orlando. I don't think that would ever happen. Yeah, everybody check out the rest if you get a chance, if you're looking for a new book to read by community member Must Love Tacos. LeBron to the 76ers also probably works. I can't imagine LeBron would want to live in Minnesota. But also, I actually don't think that works. I don't think LeBron wants to spend his last year babysitting Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball. He needs to go to the Wizards. The Wizards are cooking up an interesting season, for sure. They are building something there. We'll see if it works, but they are definitely building something there. When a joke hits, you feel like a superhero. Yeah. Winner of the NBA Cup gets to have LeBron the rest of the season. That's interesting too. It's like, does LeBron play the whole year? Does he? He doesn't need to. He has till February to sign, right? He could sit out the first half of the season and then just show up healthy for the playoffs. He could just be a playoff threat guy. LeBron and OKC or SA. I don't see him in either of those locations. San Antonio would be interesting just so that he could work with Pop, but I don't think OKC needs him or wants him, and I don't know that San Antonio does either. What if the Jazz got? I don't. Jazz have made some interesting moves, but I don't think that they're. I don't think LeBron's going anywhere that he doesn't consider to be a serious threat to win the title. You're printing this review? Hell yeah. Get the Marnette review. Should probably get into this video game soon, huh? Work our way up to it. LeBron could go to Duke. I think he could actually. Is he eligible to? He never played in college, so he absolutely could. Yeah, what's our book bet? We're going to start the day at, hold on. All right. Okay. We are starting the day at 1,000 books. How far do you think we will legitimately get? How many did we get yesterday? 750. All right, do a poll. Let's see if we can do it. We should figure that out. I see that around a lot. Fuck it. We'll just pick up everything we can. We'll just do one of those. Okay, so we'll just see where we are. All right, Scion of the Axe God, strongest warrior chosen by the sun. That's going to be Warriors 2A. We're really starting to learn this fucking place. Warriors 2A. This is going to be book 3. Let's see if it's a... Yep, okay. Behavioral patterns of monsters. Monsters are 1A, I believe. Monsterology, 1A. There you go. We need the Infinite Hall, creating inescapable illusory spaces. Is that going to be illusion magic? If so, that's going to be one over here at... Was it 1I? Yes. Let's see. Not over here, not over here. There we go. Now we have formation and maintenance of large sacred barriers. That's a religious text. We're going to find right there. Theology research, religion as well, right in front of us. It's going to be book 10. Forbidden alchemy is going to be right back here in, what is it, 1N? We're looking at volume 10. Perfect. Now we have the Dark Pact, the birth of a curse. This is new for us. This is going to be new territory. Let's see what we're dealing with. That's a first floor. I'm going to guess that's Curses and Dispels 1C, which is going to be this section right here, this empty section right here. And we have our first book in the 1C curse section. What's next? Arcane Economy Report. Economy is like 2G economics. Is G on the other side? No, it's right here. This is going to be a volume 9. Yeah. Okay. The Grand Compendium of Archery. That's 2B, the archery section. To be or not to be, where we put this book. We're looking for a compilation, stars, grand compilation. Is that the grand compilation? No. Wait, was that it? The Grand Compendium. Okay. Put that there. Books of Alchemy, and we know where that goes. Downstairs and 1N. Go ahead and run on over to 1N and drop that boy. Wow. I gotta say, for an opening run, that was pretty flawless. I knew where everything was. I didn't get lost. I feel very well versed with the library on that one. Woof! I made that look easy. All right. Let's hope the rest of the day continues that successfully. Man, I was really jazzed with that. Sword. What are you? Graduated from Magic University, got 0 job opportunities. And we put that one away yesterday. I don't remember where though. Is that summoning magic? Yeah. It's probably sword. What? Economics. Man, I'm starting to not know where some of this stuff goes. Practical Everyday Magic's good. That's good. I know where that is. Okay, let's see what we've got. Books of Alchemy. Not a problem. Nope. And this is where we fall off the rails. Did that? No. That goes somewhere. Okay, bye. I see you later. I love you. Have a great day. I'm excited to go to dinner tonight, maybe. I'll do it. Boop. On the wrong side. I can hear Albert freaking out back there because he's going to go to doggy daycare. He fucking loves that place. Okay, Practical Everyday Magic. That goes right here. Oh, we're going to wrap that up. And that's the end of Practical Everyday Magic. Little Booty Hole's got to go. I'm going to pretend Geoff was telling me he loves me. We'll see you later, Little Booty Hole. Love you. Magic techniques to boost household efficiency. That's right here as well. Godspeed, Booty Hole. Godspeed. Armor and muscle. That's going to be over here, right? Probably a fresh text. No. I already have this out? Oh, I guess I do. Dummy. And that's not where that goes. That's where that goes. Beeford. Behavioral patterns of monsters. Monsterology is 1A. Behavioral patterns of monsters. Oh, that goes right there. What are we looking at now? An introduction to magical economics. Economics over here, right? Volume 7. Boom. Economics. Boom. All right, what do we got here? That it's gonna go over here, right? Financial. What is it? Book 3. Might just be its own section. Yeah. The Zen of Perfect Pairing. That's gotta be Invisible Wall. That's gotta be warrior shit, right? Volume 8, though. No? Is this not the section for it? Mind like still water, the Zen of perfect parrying. Where do we think that goes? I know you talk about doing weird stream times, but I'm so happy you stream in the morning. Perfect for me to put on while I still start work for the day. Well, and also, like, everybody on Earth is streaming in the afternoon. I'd be competing against all my old friends and stuff, and I'm a morning guy anyway, so thank you. I appreciate that, because it really fits my lifestyle, doing it in the mornings, for sure. Okay, we need to figure out this, though. I really thought that would be warrior, but it's, I guess, not. Are you working off 100% memory? Yeah. Just working off memory. I really thought it would have been over here. It is not. Let's do other stuff for now. Boop. Daily magic. What? Thank you. Would parrying not be warrior? That's what I thought too. But it didn't seem to go there. Transtemporal summons. Summoning magic is downstairs, I believe. Let's see. 1J. Perfect. Warrior is 2A, not 1A. That's correct. Warrior is 2A, not 1A is monsterology. Let me go over here. Boop. Pretty much out of Barcelona, Nice, Portofino, Florence, Rome, Naples. I have never been to Nice and never been to Portofino. But I've been to those other places and they're awesome. What do we got here? Sword Saint. Now, this one's definitely... I did not enjoy Naples. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but did not count myself a fan of Naples when I was there. Liked everywhere else in Italy, though. Cruises scare me. I had no interest in cruises at all until I went on a couple with family, and now I love them. Well, I think love is a strong word. I probably shouldn't have said love, but I enjoy them greatly. Oh, philosophy. What am I doing? Boop. That's not religion. It's up here. Book 8. Book 8. There it is. I've been on one cruise to Alaska. Does anyone else have pre-trip rituals? Like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty? I used to love that movie when I was... The original. The Danny Kaye one. When I was a kid. Stellar Archery. I never saw the remake. Don't know if it was any good or not. Huh. Huh. Ah. Know where you go downstairs. Thank you. Volume 9. And then Blade, Dimension / Combat Techniques. Well, we know where that's going to go. Never saw Danny Kaye version, but the remake was neat. Yeah. I remember when it came out. I intended to see it, but I never got around to it. But yeah, that was one of those movies that was always on when I was a kid, the Danny Kaye version. Danny Kaye was a much bigger deal when I was a child than I think he is obviously now. I don't think anybody remembers him, but he was still a pretty big television star, or at least was on like every summer movie when I was a kid. Like he was in that. He was in the Inspector General. That was a big one. A Kiss, Rotten Spells, Volume 3. Oh, sorry. One down. All right, we still got this fucking thing. Mind Still Like Water. Maybe it's like a mental... What do we got? Curses and Dispels, Bard and Music, Necromancy, Transfiguration, Artifacts and Enchanting, Stealth, Illusion, Summoning, Healer, Healing, Holy, Destruction, Alchemy, and Potion Making. I just don't know. Everybody says goes in Warrior, but I can't seem to find where in Warrior it goes. Book 7. Well, that was something. That was close. At least it's dinging now. We did that earlier, right? We did that earlier. You watched me do it earlier. That's some nonsense. We did do it earlier, right? Am I losing my mind? I thought it was Warrior, and I tried like 5 times. Sounds like you were in 1A? Was I? Well, I was in 1A thinking I was in 2A? It doesn't sound like me. Sounds exactly like me. Okay. Theory of dungeon routes. Now, dungeon magic is going to be all the way back here. Is this our dungeon section? Yes. So we're looking for book 3. Not you. There you go. Economics is over here. He's fucking invisible. What is this? Is it this book? I don't know what. No, it's definitely annoying as shit is what it is. Okay. Okay. Now we have art back this one. Volume 1. Now we can finally start the series. Okay. Hide versus Seek. Magical warfare, stealth and detection. Stealth magic, right? That's going to be... Where is that one? 1H. Oh, we got ourselves some interesting thing going on over here, huh? That doesn't belong there. That belongs there. No, it doesn't. What? Oh. Dummy. Okay. Looks like we fixed it. We righted a wrong there. Auditory illusions. Well, that's going to be in the illusion magic, I believe. Book 1. There we go. And now we have ourselves a summoning magic. Summoning magic is on the first floor, but where? 1J. J. Sweet. We know where that goes. Oh, we know where that goes. Definitely know where that goes. Definitely know where that goes. Okay. What we got here? Management. It's all upstairs. Alchemy. The rest of it's upstairs magic. Okay. Boop. Oh, tactical applications. This right here. Anatomy of the bow and arrow. None of those. There you are. There you go. Licensing and regulation of magic users. Oh, God. What do you think that's going to be? Let's see. No. 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 Licensing and regulation of magic users. What is 2-0? I don't know, but it's not right. It's not going to be here. It could be here. Yep, there we go. Whatever 2F is. Let's go find out. So I'm not stupid next time. 2F is management. Okay, that makes sense. Speaking of management. We were just there. Now, is this sociology or economics? I bet it's sociology because, but let's see. Yeah. Stop. This is not the right color for this section. So, where's sociology? 2H. Volume 1. Volume 1. Volume 1. There you go. Behavioral Patterns of Monsters, Book 1. You know what we should do is we should get this shit off the... This stuff is just in the way. It's causing problems. Okay. Music that attracts calamity. I like that. That's my jam. Is music 1B? No. It's Oracle shit. Okay. What are we at? Book 10. Is that good? Yeah. Now we have From Longbow to Shortbow. Tactical applications. Is that up here? Right. The illusory art. Sovereignty over the 5 senses. Is that illusion magic? You think? What did we say illusion magic was? 1 J. One I. You think that's illusion magic? It is. Alright, Lost Rites, Curse Breaking. We did our first curse book earlier, right? Wasn't that? Well, we'll just look again. 1C. There you are. All by yourself. The Dark Berserker, the Great Sword. Whoop. The Book of Summoning. Summoning magic is 1J. That's right. Whoop. Thank you, Texas fan, for the follow. All right, goddammit. Perfect. The Supreme Creed, the Naked Warrior. Well, we know exactly where that is. Where'd that fucker go? A technique to turn wandering ghosts into servants. Is this going to be... What's purple? Wandering ghosts into servants. It's a technique involving sound. Wandering ghosts into servants. Not going to be there. Doesn't go in there. All of those are purple books. Maybe here? No. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Oh, must already be out. None of these are right. But that's not right. But it goes... Oh! I got it in my head that said 3 for some... Or 9 for some reason, not 3. Because I'm fucking stupid. Apparently. Enchantment is... 1G. Perfect. Oh, shit. Where was strange technology from another world? Was that languages or was that other worlds? I think that was other worlds. Other worlds, right? What is that? That's 2-0. I thought I already had this out here somewhere. Is that it? There we go. All right, our hands are empty. The airport Rudy's just isn't the same. Ain't that the truth? The airport Salt Lake ain't the same either. Breakfast crunch wraps have been ordered. I had frosted mini wheats for breakfast today. Usually I don't get up early enough to have time to eat, and then at some point I get like hangry halfway through the stream and then think I'm gonna have to end it early, and then I have to fight through it, and I was trying to avoid that today. So hopefully I did. This is going to be economics, right? Yeah. Okay. I think this might be a new news. There we go. Alchemy Codex. Oh, I don't know what you are. I don't want to fuck with that yet. Oh, I need to put this. I had a book in my hand still. I was looking around like I didn't. What if we, like, all right, what if we do go for an area? What if we try to, we'll just clear this off? Okay, let's see what we've got here. Management. That's second floor 2F. Could be over here. 2F. Okay. Summoning magic is... Fuck. What was that? It was 1G or 1J? Summoning is 1J. That's over here. Perfect. Philosophy. Boop. Perfect. Okay. Use 6 magic from around the world. Boop. Boop. That's going to be over here in Everyday Magic. Volume 4. There it goes. Mana currency systems. Fart. All right. Is that going to be economics? Fucking... yeah. Wrong book, though. Did that? That doesn't work, huh? Mana currency systems and their evolution. Introduction to Magical Economics. Let me throw that in. Am I not in economics? Oh, I'm in law. No wonder. Okay. Stupid. All right. That's management. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Where were we? Looking for book 5. I think it goes right there. Perfect. Now we got mystery behind us. Thrilling, gripping detective novel. There we go. Book 2 space, though. There we go. Now the Book of Curses. What else we got up top? Memory transfer. Oh, man. Where does that one go? Managing diverse adventure parties. Shit. Is this management? Management is 2G. Management is 2G. We were just there. Yeah, 2I, whatever. Does that go there? Somewhere? No. Managing diverse... I think it is. Let's see. F. This is over here, right? A, C, F. E. Wrong side. F. Ow! Alright, that's already in here somewhere, right? What is this, book 7? Okay, well, fuck it, I guess not. Alright, what do we have here? Memory transfer. I know we've done most of this series, and I can't for the life of me think about where it goes. But you think it's an upstairs or a downstairs? Memory transfer. I'm hoping to see him on the wall. It's the one that looks like wood. It's a front-facing book. For sure. I don't see it down here. It's not going to be there. No. Here we go. That's right, it's magic. Or art. That makes sense. The Book of Curses. What is that, like 1G? No. 1C. Dummy. Thank you. Well, that's pretty... Oh, fuck yeah. Bye-bye, section. Look at that. We are 17 points to not spend. Woo. We just saw that one. Great. Okay. We were clearing up this, so we might as well just fucking dive in. Grab what the fuck ever. Okay. Oh no, the correlation of magic and emotion. Oh, Christ, what's that gonna be? Magic and emotion. Psychology? You think? Let's try it. 2I. That was it. Fucking nailed it. Good job. Also, the stupid invisible wall right there. Necro defense. Dealing with hauntings. That's necromancy. That's first floor. That is 1E. A, B, C, D, E. Necromancy. Alright, just need to find where you go. Okay. Alchemy. We know about you. Whoop. Tremendous progress over in Alchemy Land here. Let's see. Nope. It's the purple book. There it is. Nailed that. Okay. Now we have product lines and circles. Boop. That's art. New series, too. Theory and practice of hero summoning. That's summoning magic, which is 1G. Is that right? No, never. 1J, always. Stealth magic is 1H. Music that attracts calamity. That's... Okay. Arcane magic infused arrows. Boop. Easy peasy. We know where you go. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know what therianthropic means. Does anybody know what the word therianthropic means? Hey, what's up? Ian. Psychology, you think? Therianthropic. What does that mean? What is that word? Anybody look up a dictionary definition for me? I'll do it later, but 2I. Transformation. 2I. I don't know if this is right. Doesn't seem to be 2I. Yeah, there we go. It's transfiguration magic, I think. Okay. Practical dungeon tactics. What's otherworld magic? This is dungeon. Perfect. Dungeons for Dummies, Volume 4. Refers to beings that combine human and animal forms of characteristics, or so to deities and religions that feature such entities. Okay. Well, we figured it out. All right. Alchemy. Okay, you? I don't know where that goes now. Okay, alchemy. Do I have any other alchemy? Otherworldly swear words. That's upstairs. Oop, ow. Oop. Is that not language? Or is that language? I thought it was otherworld, but I guess maybe it's language. Okay. That's fine. Let's do that real fast. Where's language? Is that a second floor? Q. It was right there. Ever seen Seven Psychopaths? I think so. Oh, you're asking Valiant Vanner, of course, but I think I've seen it as well. Not that anybody asked. Huh. Oh. Really? So it's not language. That's... there we go. I was thinking... I was in language... I'm just stupid. That's what it was. Creatures. Let's go downstairs for creatures. Turns out I'm... stupid. Perfect. Mana resource allocation and optimization. That's management. This is not that section. Management is over here. Right? Yeah. This is volume 8. Perfect. Everyone's dwarvish. The craftsman's language. That's cute. Nope. Big boy. There we go. Complete collection from heaven to the abyss of 10,000 summons. Summoning magic is it H? No. It's G. Right? It's enchanting. Ugh. Look. Summoning is what? J. Yeah, okay. Enchanting illusions. Illusion magic. I gotta look every time. One eye. I had a pretty good fucking dent in illusion magic yesterday. Oh, it really did. No? Fucking fit in there. Abyss. Excuse me, Abyss. Thank you. Chronicle World Music and Magic. Let's Bard talk. Let's go over to Bardville. What do we have here? What do we have here? Management. And we know that management is over here. Right here. And this is book 7. Perfect. And then wasn't there a... There it is. Boop. How about that? That was awesome. I was fucking right there for that. Boop. And I saw this peeking out. We know where that bad boy goes. Oh, right there. All right, let's go finish out that landing. Now that we had some minor distractions. Okay. Monstrology. Easy peasy. Right out the gate. Volume 5. This one goes right here. Well, but, you know, here. No. No. There we go. Okay. Interracial social dynamics. That's gotta be sociology 2H, maybe? It's over here. Ow! 2H. There we go. Perfect. Alchemy. We know about that. Let's see if we have any other upstairs stuff first. Curse magic's downstairs. Monsters downstairs. Summoning downstairs. A diary of the change of state in the mind-reading girl. Now, is this romance? It is not. That's downstairs as well. Everyone's fairy tongue. Okay, this is definitely upstairs. Everything else downstairs, I think. Maybe that girl. I don't know what the deal with hers is, but we'll figure it out. Book 10, please. Yo. Wait, what am I looking at? The ontological palm of the world. Sorry, that's upstairs. Nope. Wrong. There we go. A diary of the change in state of the mind-reading girl. Let's go look at the board and see where that would go. Nacho fries are god tier. Interesting. Is there not a mind-reading section? What do we got? Monstrology, divination, curses, dispels, bard, and music, necromancy, transfiguration, stealth, magic, summoning, healer, healing, holy, destruction, alchemy. And now he sees me. What the fuck? Diary in the change of state. Change of state would be transfiguration. Maybe that. 1F. No, it doesn't seem to be. Perfect. All right, summoning. What is summoning? Is that J? H? No. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Behavioral patterns of monsters. We know where that goes. That's an easy peasy one. I guess I already have the book out over here. And I do. That's right. Oh, we know where this goes. This spooky, scary section over here. No. Here. No. Here. We'll get there eventually. Alchemy. Alchemy. It's fucking tight fit back here. Okay, what do we got now? Left what? Voices of the Oracle, Revelations for the Chosen Listener. Oh boy, Monsterology, Curses, Dispels, Transfiguration, Artifacts, and Enchanting. No. No. Definitely not. Seems like upstairs magic, huh? Ow. Wouldn't be there. Wouldn't be there. Definitely not there. Won't be here. Won't be there. Won't be there. No. No. Not gonna be in there. Not language. It's not romance. Definitely not there. Management, of course. Not. Well, I don't know where this one goes. All right. Voices of the Oracle. How did I? Voices of the Oracle. Monstrology, no. Astrology and divination. I don't think so. Yes. Oh, okay, yes. Perfect. Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. What's next? Dragons. That's monsterology. Book of Spells. You want to see me play Voices of the Void? What's that about? There we go. Take that while we're here. Oh, I don't know what that is. Thought that was something else. Law is jurisprudence is 2K, right? It's up here. Oh. That's not 2K. That's 2K. Contract law. Oh, fuck yeah. We're already here. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Warrior, up here. You're a scientist. God damn it. You're a scientist being haunted by mannequins, but you get a sweet ATV. Well, I like the idea of an ATV. Huh. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Music downstairs. Music's make me. Monsterology. We know that. We know that game. Volume 6. Must already be out. Not on that one. Must be over here. And it is. Boop. Okay. Economics is over here, I believe. That's law. Is this economics? No. No. Yes. And then... Oh, right. Career opportunity, graduated from Magic University, got 0 job offers. Fuck. Where did... Yeah, I think we're going to try to play Mecha Chameleon this week. Where did I put this away yesterday? Where did I put this? Career opportunities. Is this sociology? No, it'd be over here. Maybe sociology 2/8 or economics G or H. Let's try this side first. H. Whoop. Okay. Perfect. You guys, we're almost done with the landing. Okay. Curse magic. C. Conceal. Stealth magic. We haven't done stealth yet today. 1H, I don't think. Okay. The Dark Berserker and the Greatsword. Well, we know where that goes. Boop. Okay. Got any other of these? Conflict. If I could commit 1J to memory, I'd be fucking set for life. I can't do it, though. I can... Oh, because I'm not going to... Boop. Yeah, there you go. This idiot. No. Let's just go over here. No, that's law. Definitely doesn't go there. Is it over on this side? Must be this side. Boop. No. Boop. There we go. It's up here, right? Yes. Job inequality is book 7. I feel like I already placed... No, I guess not. Protocols for guilds. Conflict. Protocols for guilds. Protocols for guilds. I think they wanted me to get 750 today. I don't think we're going to get there. Protocol for guilds. I don't like... Who's it about? Protocols for guilds. Conflict resolution. Probably a second. Maybe management. 2F. Over here. Hell yeah. But needs its own spot, I guess. Okay. Archery. What up? Okay. Picked up Codex of Truth Verification. Oh boy. Codex of Truth Verification. What is that? Maybe divination? No. What the fuck is... It is green. Should we try law? Boop. Law is here. That's it. Good call. Origins of magic. History? 2 in. Boop. Thank you, Beeford. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Beeford. And conflict protocols for guilds. We just did that. That was management. Is that what this is? No. That was management. Somewhere in here. Yeah, okay. That was... Where? He's so stupid. No? So lame. I'm so lame. Whoa, JV Legacy. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. Awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I had a friend who would raid my village in multiplayer and wouldn't stop unless I gave him flocks of sheep I didn't have. Really glad to see you enjoying gaming again. Thank you so much. I am too. I'm also happy to be enjoying gaming again. It really helped. I don't know. Regulation really helped. Helped bridge that gap for me again. Boop. Eh. Oh, you know what? No, here. Oh. That's right. It goes there. Then you go down. Now hit the chandelier. All right, Alchemist Field Guide. The old Alchemist Field Guide, Volume 8. Fundamentals of Dungeon Architecture. Boop. There you go. Home magic spells. That's a everyday kind of magic. Thank you, Kawhi. Leonard, I assume. What's up, Kiku? What's up, Phallic Swab? What's up, JV Legacy? Still no Mark the Frog? Queen Muffin Fluff? Longest Bill. Geoff, Voices of the Void is optionally free to download. I highly recommend the game, even if it is a headache. The dev rebuilt the Valve engine and Unreal Engine, which in itself is a crazy thing to do, but the game exceeds any premise you may have of it. Is this a PC game or an Xbox game? And what is it called again? Voices of the Void? Let me write it down. Let me get a better piece of paper. PC? Okay, it's on Steam. I'll download it. Maybe not this second, but I will. Prophecy by... I've never seen this. Prophecy by the Three Witches. What is this? This is going to be... B? 1B? Hell yeah. Guys, this landing is in fucking great shape. Look, not a goddamn book on it. Woo! Nice. Everyone's demonic words of covenant and power. Let's go ahead and hop on over to language for that. If that's not it, then it's going to be necromancy maybe, but I think we nailed it. Okay, the Death's Note. That seems necromantic, and it is. Theoretical Foundations of Enchanted Music, Volume 2. Psychology of prioritizing gaming over tidying your room. Psychology is 2I. Perfect. Nice. Compendium of Necromancy. Why, I don't mind if I do. It's right downstairs. Must be management. It is not. So it's not necromancy, and it's not management. 1E. That was necromancy, right? 1E? No, I was at 1C. Oh, I was one off. Okay. Perfect. All right, great. Okay, take that. All right, what is this? Oh, summoning We put this book away earlier. It is 1J. That's right. The one we can't commit to memory. 1J. And that's... over here. Book 5. Perfect. Offense and defense enchantment. Enchantment magic. Can't win them all. Geoff, I need you to step it up. Listen, man. You guys really gave me a tall order today. Enchantment. 1G. I mean, a real fucking tall order today. Doing 750 books or whatever. I'm doing my damnedest here. But we've done 139, and we've been going all morning. I'm not saying we're not going to get there, but... I am saying it doesn't look good. Psychology of using strong language from a safe zone. Oh boy, is this psychology or language? Let's see. Psychology is 2I. I is on the left. Perfect. What is that? Analysis of the afterworld. Oh, goodness. Let's fucking deal with that some other time. I wonder what's up with the other keys, you know? Probably just hanging around somewhere. So we'll take that downstairs. Know where that goes. Just taking a second to explore, look around. Where does summoning magic go? J. Oh, that's already exists, huh? No. I guess here? No. What? Am I blind? I swore I did that. I'm losing my mind. I swore I put it there. I played the whole game not knowing the keys exist and running everywhere. It's really nice watching you jump to the second floor. It's nice to jump to the second floor. Oh, know where that goes. Whoop. Okay. Well, anyway, back at it. Is there one over there? How about that? What does this one do, I wonder? Gold diamond key. Okay. Is that on this side? Yes, it is. I'll take that. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a green run. We're just going to pick green books. We've been trying to clear out areas, and that's been going well. We've got the stairwell cleared, but it's not getting us quickly to the end of the game. You guys will definitely do that one too. Green, green, green. All right, so we're... do this one first because it's not green. Then we're going to just fucking green out. Not looking at drug way. Healing. That's it's over here. Volume 6. Boom. Hell yeah. Okay. Everyone's fairy time. Boop. This is language. Book 5. We don't have that anymore of that, do we? Economics, alchemy, archery. Alchemy. Oh, no, I bet this isn't alchemy. I bet this is... I bet this is over here. This is economics. Yeah, where do you go? Right here. Perfect. All right. System and precedence of an arcane court. That's going to be jurisprudence. And that is going to be over here, but like that. Chronicles of a Magical Court, Volume 4. That belongs here as well. And that's going to go there. Hunter's Archery. Let's go ahead and... wait, what is this? This one is memory transfer, scene depiction. Is that art? Yes. Okay. Right? Yes. Okay. Alchemy. Book 2. No. Wait a minute. Alchemy Codex. Why am I... what? Archery, not alchemy. Idiot. What are you doing? Put that back. Dummy. All right, do I have any other... alchemy? The Tomes of Alchemy. Perfect. Okay. Boop. Economics is right here. Perfect. Now let's do archery. Herbology's in the wrong spot. Okay. We'll have to go back and fix that. Economics. Fiscal theory. That's going to be financial as well. Okay, where was herbology? Was that an alchemy? Did we put that? You said we put that in the wrong spot. That was over here. Where did I left? Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right, let's do another run of green, huh? Might as well do that. Boop. All right, good run of green. We'll start right here, and we'll just go up the stairs. 1. Oh, I know where that goes. We'll grab that. 2. Where's my green books? Green, 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 green. Green, green. Green, green. Very green. Let's do all the archery real fast since we're right over here. Get that out of the way. I don't know, man. 11:57. That's a tall tale to get to today, I think. I'm afraid. I'm going to do my damnedest, but stop, dickhead. I'm going to do my damnedest, but I don't that's another, what are we, 500 off or something? 550 off? You think you're losing that 10K today? Please ignore my enthusiastic 750. I'm going to do my damnedest. I'm going to do my damnedest, but, I mean, we got another 45 minutes maybe. Alchemy. Archery. Okay, let's go down to do alchemy. Perfect. It's law, alchemy, herbology. What do we know about that? Oh, wait. Law. Economics, alchemy. Chanted verses. I think that's going to be... Yeah. Right there. Perfect. Economics. Jurisprudence, law. Economics. Okay, it's all... Take that too. Oh. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Shit. And that. All right. All right. Well, we just found a run. Okay. But let's get back to where we were, which was economics. Fuck. There. Okay. Economics. Now, sorcery, math. Are we next to math? That's on the other side. But we are next to art. There was an art, right? Introduction to magical art. Is that right there? Volume 2. Hell yeah. Philosophy. Jurisprudence over here. Interesting. Right there. What else? Law, foundations. Sorry, there you go. Introduction to Arcane Market Systems. That's going to be back over here. That's a volume 10. There we go. And then supply. Volume 2. Sorry. That goes right there. No? Is it already out somewhere? Am I stupid? Don't answer. I know it's tempting. So, wait a minute. Introduction to source. Okay. Oh, no, I see. Volume 3. I'm stupid. Okay. This is over here. Every once in a while you get caught in a dumb loop, you know? Art is sublime. Art is hard to categorize. Art is volume 3. All right. Mathematics the only other upstairs. Ow. Wow. Okay, downstairs, all the way to the back. Finish up the old earth. Done with that. Philosophy, boop, upstairs. I was wrong. Volume 1. Okay, and now... Holy. Volume 9. Wow. That was really great. That was really great. We've had enough WWE in our house. Had to explain why the youngest has a black eye. Oh, no. It's going to be romance. We're supposed to be looking for green, but we keep seeing... Where was that little run where I saw a bunch of shit I knew? It was right around here, right? There was more I wanted to pick up. Like obvious stuff to pick up. Oh, well, fuck it. Green. We do green. We're green people. And that. Green. 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 Oh, we're full. Everyone's Elvish. Speech of the forest. Boop. That's language. Volume 3. Nailed it. What else we got? We got any other language? Might as well go downstairs and do that. No, dickhead. Thank you. Sweet Dream. That's up here. Boop. Hell yeah. The legalities of party disbandment. I think that's going to be law, obviously. Great. Do I have any other law? Alchemy. Guild charter. Yeah. All right, let's go to the bow section. Seems like I got a shitload of those. Can you press right on the D-pad? There you go. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's neat. Thank you for the tip there. It's good when I want to see the whole deal. No. There you go. The art of the bow goes right here. No, it does not. It goes... Wait, where did it go? Right here. Thank you, by the way, for that. They are... Muscle Taco says, lately they're wrapping Taekwondo belts around each other and playing dog sled. Man, kids are the best. Kids are the best. I looked up Give Dumb a Try, and Brave AI told me it refers to a shirt famously worn by podcaster Dave Rubin, and created a discussion on Reddit about whether or not it was a blindside in context of the podcast, The Regulation. What? What? don't know who the fuck Dave Rubin is, but he better not be stealing my ideas. Dumbass AI. I'm sure Dave Rubin has no idea. That's great. All right, now we just have this bitch. Okay. Guys, I don't know if we're going to make the... I mean, I love that you guys believed in me to the degree of 750 books today. I really do. And I've been trying to get as close as I can while still, you know, maintaining some sort of a pseudo conversation with you guys. I don't know that we're going to get there. I definitely want to. Boop. Witch's Hymnal. Oh, cool. That's one of the first books I've seen pop up that I would genuinely want to read. A Witch's Hymnal, I bet is fucking cool. Archery. Let's just go to all the archery. What do we got? Arcane, economy, managing, history of demonic, economics, bows. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit of archery. Market analyst, words, magic, confused arrows, book 6. Perfect. Arcane economy, archery, grand compendium of archery, book 9. Okay. Hegemony, economics, economy. Okay, so it's a lot of... Here we go. Take that too. All right. Okay, great. Let's go over to economics. Perfect. Where did the taxes go? I love it. Mana currency systems and their evolution. We've put this down already. Yeah. Magic techniques to boost household efficiency. I think we know where that goes. That's a volume 7. Managing diverse partnerships. That's going to be in management. And that is over here. Might as well just pop that in. Ugh, God, I love this fucking book. Financial hegemony with demons. Boop, boop. Go back over here to you. No. No. There we go. What do we have? Economics, wage structures, and magical professions. Love it. No. There it goes. And now we just have arcane resource valuations. Probably goes over here as well. This is volume 3. No. There we go. Guess it goes there. And then Chronicle of World of Music, Volume 2 goes right there. And then we go boop upstairs to drop book 7. Book 6. And thank you, Accused Ninja, for the follow. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, bud. Book 8. Wow. We've done it again. Our hands are empty. As the completely problematic free. Oh, history of magical. Charlie Sheen once said, "Winning." Boop. The Book of Arcane Bows, number 7. Over here. Longbow to shortbow. Tactical applications. Where's the... Here we go. Formal Yeti said, I just thought about it, and I don't think I have heard the tornado sirens in my town in the last 6 years I've lived here. Wow. I saw a report that said that tornadoes are just, in general, kind of moving. The bed is for $1,300? I thought it was $750. I thought the bed was for... What are we at? 12? 12? And the bed's for what? $1,350? Nah, there's no hard out today. I don't even know what time it is. 10? No hard out. Let's see. Magic, Constitution, Economics, Archery. Oh, it goes. I know where that goes. It goes up here. Oh, I'm stupid. It doesn't. It goes here. The Grand Compendium, Volume 5. Here we go to this side. Thank you. The economy of the last 3 decades. Let's see if we can find that. Magic techniques to boost household efficiency. We know where that goes. Boom. Constitution of the Kingdoms. Is that jurisprudence, maybe? Stop. I hate it over there. I fucking hate it over there. Yeah, this goes. Let's just find where you go. Maybe probably right here, huh? Yeah. Economics. Where did the taxes go? I remember that one. We laughed about that. Right there. Law. That's over here. Law. Where does that go? Book 6. No. Okay. Economics. Book 7. Damn it. It slid at the last second. I'm getting some... Weird. Like sliding on the books or something. Man, since we've gone green, things have been going very well for us. I think we should continue along that track. Here, let's do. Well, I might as well take that one because I know where that is, and that, and that. Obviously that. Shit. These are all getting away from our green, but that's okay. Spells matter creation. Introduction to magical healing. Goes right. Nope. Goes over here. Whispers of the Moon. Boop. Volume 9. You'll love to see it. Storage magic. Different dimension pocket. That's not what I thought it was. So we'll just skip that. Leave it for later. That's a... Constitution of the Kingdom. I know where that goes. Constitution of the Kingdom is book 2. We dealt with that. This fucking... I wonder if it's my controller. I'm getting this weird drift when I'm trying to put books up. Hell yeah. Look at that. 18 level up points if we wanted to use them. We don't. Do you think? Do we have room to add another art book? We don't. Well, where do you think the art of feng shui, reading dragon veins, and increasing look? Is it monsterology, you think? No. Let me make sure it's not an art. I know it's not, but... Yeah. Where do you... divination? That makes sense. Let's try divination. 1B. Excellent. You nailed that. Thank you for this, for the assist. Wonderful. All right. What is summoning? 1G? It's not summoning. It's one eye. It's not one eye. It's one eye. One eye. Is that summoning? No. Why can't I remember that? 1J. Yes. Boop. Boop. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck, we're almost done with that one. All right, Chronicles of a Magical Court. That's going to be over here. Hell yeah. A Kiss Rotten Spells. Hell yeah. Spells. Bestiary. That's dungeons right here. Excellent. Managing diverse platforms is over here. Max currency systems in the revolution is going to be back over here. Okay. Downstairs, magic techniques to boost household efficiency is going to be right fucking there. And then over here, well, whoop, got ourselves a little archery book, a volume 2, if you will. Now down to the scary books. 1 and 6. And that was wrong. 1 and 6. Okay. Stellar archery. Cool. Throw that up real fast. Boop. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a break for a second. 9 people have signed up to be early readers from the next book. If that's any of you lot, I really appreciate the enthusiasm and support. Hell yeah. It's going to feel really satisfying when we finish a color. I feel like we're getting pretty close on green. What happened to this library to make it such a mess? Fairies, I believe, is what the story is. There were some destructive fairies that came in and caused a ruckus. It's a fairy problem. Okay. Now to our our mana currency systems. I hate that. Fucking hate that section right there so much. Okay, mana currency systems, volume 8. No, dummy, right down there. Nope, still dumb, right there. Economics, volume 1. No. Okay. Alchemy, arrow. Excellent. Let's go to the alchemy section. And thank you, by the way, Awesome 7 Sauce. Appreciate the follow. It's the wrong book, dickhead. Really is a tight fit around that corner. Boop. All right. Where's the arrow to the knee section? Book 4. Is it this guy? No. Yeah, this guy. All right. Take a break for a second. Blah. 49 more till what? Oh, we just went to 1,300? Is that what you're saying? Someone was saying book 5 of Elvish was out of place, but I don't know that to be true. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll run into it someday if that is true. I don't care. I just want to continue down the path of green. Romance. Mana currency. I see you hiding back there. I see you hiding back there. Ignoring illusion magic right now. I'm just doing economics. Deal with that later. Supply chain management. It's going to be green. 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 You. Green. Take that. Okay, let's go over here and do this. Water. Hey, we're done with water. Hell yeah. Whoop. Did that? What? Hold on. Okay, that did ding. All right, let's do this art. This is going to wrap this up too. Hell yeah. Oh man, it's all coming together. Magical supply chain management. Book 6. That's market analysis. That's magic system. Oh, supply chain management's over here. We'll do that last. Okay, archery, economics, market analysis. Book 1, supply chain management, magical economics. Book 3. What do we have here? Mana, healing, theology, currency systems, romance, spell patents, and IP rights. That's going to be over here. Volume 3. Wrong book. Jurisprudence isn't spell pat? Really? Is it over here? It's not going to be economics. It is. Interesting. Oh. Did I know that? Guess I did. I'd already put a book down. Magical, arrow, supply chain management, healing. Okay. Senior and the Beast. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Oh, it's already down. It's already been thrown down. Management's on the back side of this. Sweet. Heal, heal. Arrow. Okay, we go downstairs. We go. Boop. All right. What do we have? Arcane Black Market Price Manipulation, Volume 2. That goes here. Magical Supply Chain Management Volume 3. Magical Supply... That's going back over on the other side. Introduction to Arcane Market Systems, Volume 7. That goes there. Arrow... Arcane Black Market Price Manipulation Volume 1. Is that here? It is here. It's over here. Thank you. Leveled up. Book 2. No. No. Yes. Arrow, arrow. Bows, arrow. Okay. Introduction to Arcane Market Systems. That goes there. Arrow, Market Systems 2. Applied Theory. This is all arrow stuff. Jurisprudence. Alright, let's go do all our arrow shit. Excuse me. Every time I look at you, I run into a wall. Boop. Boom. No. What'd the arrow to the knee thing go? Right here. There we go. Tactical applications from longbow. All right, we are at 1279. What are we trying to get to? What was the goal for today? Let's just go with these. Chronicles. Take that too. Boop. It smells like Geoff's doing a bit. He asks and looks away. 1300. I looked back. I saw. Constitution of the Kingdom. Wow, that's a good one. Where does that go? Volume 6. There we go. Archery, arrow, philosophy. Oh, hell yeah. A dunzo. Archery, Magical Court, Volume 3. No, sorry. Volume 3. Magic, useless magic around the world. Well, that's everyday magic. We'll go ahead and put that right there. What else we got? Arrow. We got healing. Arrow. Graceful speech of the... That while we're out. Everyone's elvish. Where does that go? Perfect. Might as well go down here. Do healing. Book 8. Hell yeah. Birth of the Curse. Book 4. Spooky. I think the rest is boop, up here. There's the rest of it's arrow talk. Doesn't go there though. Goes there. And this goes here. And this goes here. And that goes there. And that goes there. Hell yeah. All right, we are at 1293. Good place to stop, probably, you think? Quit right here? Be done for the day? Maybe stop at 1295? Let's call this a day. I guess we can put 1296 up. We'll be done. Maybe we'd be done at 1296. Pretty successful day, I'd say. You know, if we stop at 1296 here. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I do see a puppet crafting right here. I do have to put that away. Boop. Yeah. Well, there's a romance novel. Let's go ahead and put that away. Can't say no to romance. And nor should you ever. Especially when it's The Senior and the Beast. Volume 3. Oh, well, I know where economics goes. Might as well drop that in. Oh, not right. Whoop, not right. Right. Yeah, maybe this is where we stop. How's everybody's day been so far? Sorry, I get so sucked into the... I get so sucked into the game, you know? It's hard to look away. Go check Elvish. I don't know where Elvish is. What is Elvish? I just don't know. Languages. I feel like we should be done. We'll leave that here for tomorrow, right? Put those there for tomorrow. We'll just do some organizing. It goes there. Something out of place in language, you say? I don't see it. Tell you what I am going to do. All joking aside, I'm going to take shit off the shelves and throw it on the ground. I'm sick of... But we're going to do a sweep. We're going to get rid of every book on every shelf that doesn't belong there. They keep getting in the fucking way, and it's driving me nuts. Alright. That side's done. It may already be done. Wow, that might have actually been the last of that we had to deal. Nope. Sorry, was that romance? Put that right there. Boop. Oh, he's over here. Boop. Boop. There we go. Anything else? Yeah, whole tons. Oh no, that goes back. Sorry. Yeah. Almost fucked that up, huh? These out of here. That over there. What do we got here? Is this purification magic that goes over there? Now the shelves are pretty bare, pretty clear. Okay. Good. Boop. Let's do our thing we haven't done in a couple days, where I'm gonna turn my camera off. Shit, hold on. Let's try and sit here for 5 minutes. Oh wait, we gotta. Let that run for 5 minutes. So we did 300 books today. Well, almost 300 books today. I'm sorry. What did you say? This is the first day I've done less books? How many books did I do yesterday? How many books did I do yesterday? I did not do 500 books yesterday. Are you fucking serious? Shit. Did I really do 500 yesterday? Or 360 yesterday? Fuck. That's good enough. What time is it? 10:30? No. God damn it. I don't... That's disappointing. It's disappointing to learn. It's disappointing to find out. I'm a little bummed. Damn. I gotta stop, though. I do gotta stop. I gotta stop. All right. I'm just gonna put these books... we'll be set for success tomorrow. We're going to be set for success tomorrow. We're going to have some preloaded books for us. We'll get off to an amazing beginning. Fuck. All right, let's go put that there. Oh, wait. Did I just throw a book I needed? Yeah. Okay. Shit. All right. Tomorrow we are going to kick ass. But I do need to stop today. Okay, daily progress is 192, 215, 262, 316, 299. I'm okay with that. Probably should wrap up, though, huh? All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed this morning. We didn't break any records but we got close. We got real close. Definitely weren't gonna. Yeah, I got a whole day of things to do. We do need a song of the day. Such a rude thing to do. And is it your birthday? Who Let the Rats Out? Is it really? Is it genuinely Who Let the Rats Out birthday? Happy birthday, Who Let the Rats Out. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I really enjoyed it. I love the time with you guys. I feel exceptionally lucky every time I get to hang out with you guys. Song today, let me know if I've done this one before. I don't think I have. No Side to Fall In by the Raincoats. No Side to Fall In by the Raincoats. I love you guys too. I hope you have the best day of your lives. I hope everybody just gets showered with good news and love and affection all day long. I think dearly of you. And hey, man, thanks for spending another morning with me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, don't forget to listen to the Regulation Podcast. Everybody have a great day. I go away now. Eventually, if I can find there we go. Bye.